Yo, no jumper, you know what time it is. Myself, MrIamNext, Hood Attenborough, and right now we're live and direct in Ghana, East Legon, and I'm about to give you the lowdown, the insight on a very special act, a very special artist, a guy that goes by the name of Camidoh. I hope you guys enjoy. Remember, like, share, and subscribe, and yeah, man, we're out here. You already know it is. But for the ones who don't know, who is Camidoh? Let them know.
Camidoh is an Afropop R&B artist from Ghana. Yeah. I'm a producer as well, songwriter, and all of that. Like, I just do everything musical. Okay. Yeah. Like my first single, For My Love, I produced it myself. Sure. You know, yeah.
I see the crying for my head, I hope so no be better when you come.
Yeah. Fire, I didn't even know because I was listening to that and I was even actually, obviously the inspiration is about love, but where else, was there a special someone or how did that one that just, did you just write it like off the dome?
Yeah, it's like growing up, I've really like had a lot of love around me, a lot of like, you know, people showing me love and all of that. Yeah. And so that kind of like gave me like that's like my major inspiration for making music. Like, and I was like, I grew up listening to Akon. Okay. Akon kind of like gave me that feel. I can see
so that expression, that emotion.
Yeah. So I make a lot of love songs. I make so many like love songs, but then again I talk about life also. Yeah. You know, many times.
So where we are right now is like your school.
Yeah.
Old school, or you used to come here?
Yeah. This is where I schooled. It's called University of Professional Studies, UPSA.
What did you study?
And I studied marketing.
Okay.
Yeah, I studied marketing.
So that helps with the music as well.
Yeah, kind of like when I was gonna get into uni, I was like, discussing with my mom what I was gonna read, obviously, because I knew I wanted to make music at that point. But then again, what can I read that could support my music? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
as well as the professional as well.
Exactly. So we decided to just go for marketing, so that at least it helps me, you know, market my music. Yeah, like know the kind of strategies I want to put in place to, you know, like market my music.
So what, did you start recording, or did you find that musical part of yourself in school, or was it before?
Nah, it was way before. Like, it was one time in an internet cafe where I escorted my cousin to go, like, you know, research something at that time. So when we got to the internet cafe, he because I wasn't doing anything, and then so he just like go on like space for me, and then he played Akon's music for me, and now's the time that like I got like a lot of inspiration.
Do you remember the song?
But before that time, like I wanted to be a pilot.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Do you remember the Akon song that gave you that kind of inspiration?
I think that was Lonely, Don't Matter, like Don't Matter or Lonely, one of them, like so back-to-back Akon playing at that time, and then like he gave me like a lot. I was like, yo, this guy is doing something that I really love. Like, I can do it. So I came back home and I started singing Akon's music back to back, and then that was just how you know I got into
that's very proper, man. So like the music that was like played in your household, like the app, besides you finding hip hop and stuff, what other stuff would you say like gave you inspiration, like from your heritage and that?
At that time, like, to be honest, like I wasn't really doing like the local stuff. Okay. Like I wasn't really listening to the local, like I was doing a lot of like foreign. Yeah. And so that kind of like gave me the inspiration to start rapping. Okay, so I started to like rap and try to learn how to do all of that. But I was mainly Sarko there in Ghana, like at that time, because he was like the new kid, and he emerged. He was like really popping, and everybody really wanted to rap like him.
New flavor, new style.
Like, started rapping in the local like dialect. And took it like, you know, international and stuff like that. So kind of like gave me the vim. Yeah. So like, yo, I want to do this type of thing.
So what is your local dialect? What language?
I usually speak Ewe. Because my local dialect is Ewe. Yeah. But coming to like Accra, knowing that I can actually learn to speak like other dialects also. So I learned to speak Chi and a little bit of Gan and all of that. Yeah, and I just put all of them in the music.
Fire.
That's like one of my professors.
Get the professor in. I must come. How was Camidoh in school?
It's okay.
He was good, not troublesome.
He was my big boss, man.
You don't have to pull his ear sometimes. Like,
oh no, he's doing well.
Oh, that's good.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, so basically I did that, and you know, I was just trying to like upgrade my talent every time I got the chance. Like if I got the chance to like speak a particular like language, I would do that. You know, everything that I could do to just like make my music better in Ghana and outside. Like I was just trying to do everything
different bits,
just
different.
do that. Yeah.
No, fire, man. So after the release of My Love, is that?
Yeah, For My Lover.
For My Lover,
yeah.
you released is it Yawa? I don't.
Yeah, I released Yawa after that.
Yawa, yeah.
My love, oh, if I give you my love, oh, Yawa me, Yawa me, Yawa me.
Explain the meaning behind that song, because it's very good.
Yeah, a lot of people love that music, and basically on that track I was just trying to talk about relationships and then like how it tends like turn out. Yeah. So then I was trying to say that if I was the guy and I kind of like gave you my heart, like don't mess me up.
Yeah.
So basically don't mess me up, and like vice versa also, like the ladies like making vows. Yeah. You know, and when people kind of like decide to get into relationships and they do whatever they're doing, like the other party shouldn't mess the other party up. So it's just basically that. Yeah, and I feel like that's part of like our everyday life. Yeah. Like people go through that every day. Every day, so something I decided to
really heartfelt. Yeah, man.
And Yawa is kind of like a local term that means that disappointment.
Okay.
You know, so I just decided to go with the local vibe.
Okay, fire. So your first track, you had the feature with Darkovibes. Yeah. How did you meet Darko? How did that? What's you guys' relationship?
If you do me like wobbe, yeah. Same taste, sipping lime and more.
Oh yeah,
because I know he's making noise in Ghana as well.
Yeah, he's doing like a lot of work, and big shouts to him. Like he's one of the guys that a lot of like the young people like love to listen to, right? Yeah. And so when I was gonna put out that track, my team, one of my team members was friends with Omar Sterling of R2Bs. Okay. And you know the Darkovibes is like a prodigy to Omar Sterling. Yeah. So it's kind of like they wanted us to visit him and just take some preppings, like getting into the industry. Yeah. And so we visited him, and then Darko was there. Yeah. We took the opportunity like to ask for a feature, and yeah, you know, we just spoke, and then it happened. Wow. You know, it happened. I was like, really, it's one of like the great things that happened to my career, you know. Yeah.
I seen you on a track featuring Kelvyn Boy, and there was like a lot of people on this track.
Yeah, there was Efya, there was Kelvyn Boy, and Mike's Quest. Like it was this track, and they already made the song, and I heard the song when I was in London. I was like, bro, this song is fire. I want to jump on this song. Yeah. So I told him that I wasn't meant to be on the song, and I told him that I would do the verse, and then if they like it, then they put me on the track. So I just like did my verse, and they were just fucking with it. Yeah, they were fucking with it.
Sick, man.
Very sick. Like before, it wasn't really like this. Like they really like, and one thing I like about the school is like they're putting a lot of work.
Okay, so
they're putting a lot of work.
Keep upgrading it.
Every time, like infrastructure, the roads, everything. They just made it better and easy for like the new kids coming into the school. And I'm really happy that I came to this school. I'm not gonna lie. Like it really like impacted me with regards to professionalism and the studies, like the course, the focus as well. Yeah, it was just on point for me. Yeah, man.
How did you get your name? Like, is that your real name or?
Well, Camidoh is just like it was like a nickname between my mom and her friend before. Okay. And one of those things, like I just heard it, sounded cute to me, and I was like, yo, I love this name. So I think that in high school I was gonna get a Facebook name. You know, at that time, you need everyone was getting on Facebook. Yeah. And so I was gonna get on Facebook, and then I needed the first name and the second name, and my nickname at that time was Fingers.
Fingers? Why?
Fingers because like I was obsessed with the keyboard, right? Okay. So then every time I was just like messing around my fingers like that. Yeah. So I needed to get a first name and like surname on Facebook. Yeah. You know, so I got I used Fingers Camidoh. Then moving on, I was like, sounded really cute. So people was like, a lot of people were asking me questions about Fingers, and it sounded like, you know, and locally when everyone hears Fingers, it's like one of them bad stuff. Yeah. So I was like, alright, cool, enough of them bad things associating with my name.
You need to change it.
Yeah, and I told my mom that, Mom, I want to make Camidoh my name. So how can we do that? And she's like, yeah, we need to go through like, you know, the proper structure. So yeah, I just prayed over it. We basically prayed over it to mean blessings, and then became my name. We registered it, added it to my name, and that was it. Started rolling with it from that time. And here we are, man. It's my proper stage name and my name also, you know.
Did you used to play the instruments or anything?
Yeah, I didn't used to play the instruments, but I knew that I had to learn at some point, like get to play something, you know, as a musician. So then I started taking piano lessons, you know. So before I could produce my songs, I started taking these lessons, and then I got like a little, you know, I got my way around it. Yeah. And so I was able to play, but it's like I'm not able to play live. Okay. But I can actually produce with the keys. I can actually play.
You know how to work around it.
Thank you.
Playing live is a different story.
I can't play live to perform. Nah, bro. Like I'll get it 1 or 2, 3 times, but you know, I'll probably make some mistakes, which is not good. Yeah.
So wait, you went to London and filmed Maria.
Yeah.
Like, why was it? Why London, man? What made you say, yeah, I have to shoot in London?
You've been around the world, me I never seen no one like you. I told you, that's why we sing this song for you.
When For My Lover came, like people were like, there was a lot of love coming from that side. Okay, from UK. So fast forward, we decided to do a media tour in London to obviously like proper like station, like proper like announce my name. Yeah, say I'm here live in the flesh. Here, you know, connect with the people, the media and all of that. There was a lot of love, so much love, bro. So then we went there, we started the tour, and then Corona happened. Okay. You know, but then like I was like, I'm not gonna come back to Ghana without like finishing what I wanted to do. Even though I couldn't finish everything, like connecting with some artists to record some music. But then I made sure that I shot a video, and that was just basically because one of my main directors that I usually does videos for me, Jay Wills, big shout outs to him. He was also in London at that time, so I just like I shout him, and then he was like, he's in London, let's go crazy. Boom, we shot Maria. Was
that your first time in London?
Yeah, that was my first time in London. Okay. And it was a lot of fun for me. Like fun with regards to work. Yeah. I loved like every single part and bit of like my stay in London, except that it got so cold sometimes. Like I wish I was like, I wish I could smoke. Like it got so cold, bro. It was so cold. But then like I really enjoyed every bit of it. It was really nice, like no cap. And everyone that I work with, they would tell you that, look, I was so like enthusiastic about the work over there, and I wish that Corona hadn't happened, and I took like a lot more time to, you know, dig into.
What parts of London did you get to go and see?
I was in Kensington. I was in Elephant and Castle.
Oh, you went South London?
Yeah, man. And I went also to Luton.
Oh,
so
wow.
like, you know, I saw like some nooks and some crannies. It was fun.
Further down the line, you released, I don't even know how to say the song properly,
Ajaki.
Asem Kitwebi, Natoyesu, and I told you we will solve it.
What does that mean?
Ajaki is a name. Ajaki is like basically Jackie, right? Yeah. But in a locally pronounced.
Local term.
Yeah, local term. People like say Ajaki, and all of that. You know. And yeah, big shout outs. Like I made that music with Necktunes. Big shout outs to Necktunes. Like he's my main in-house producer, and he's always like sending beats my way. And he's in America. That's the funny thing. But we're always working over FaceTime. Oh, fire. You know, and Necktunes is like one phenomenal like producer. So he sent me the beats, like the sketch of that, and I was like, bro, I love it. Like I think that I had the idea basically from like a beat I had on YouTube. So then I sent it to him. I was like, yo, if we can make something like this, and then yo, he created the beats, and then we made the song, and it was fun. It was beautiful. Yeah.
And you just recently released a track with UG.
Shake it, me I love it plenty. Make you know they give me plenty trouble. I go love.
Basically, my distro company called Cruise Global, we were just talking about my album, right? And they were like, with the way the people in the UK are showing me love, it would be nice to collaborate with some of the guys over there, you know. So like some names were like
thrown about,
and then UG's name came up, and I was like, yo, I fuck with UG.
fucky shocky. Me say Al Qaeda, baby dancing for me and dab.
You know, like I fuck with UG. I was like, yo, I fuck with UG and I fuck with Skepta. Like he's one of the guys I really love, no cap.
I'm trying to get paid, take money, cash checks. You see the set, that's Lash, that's Dex.
You know, so UG was closer, and he was also one of the guys that I definitely wanted to work with because I've had a chance to see like his startup, and I know that he's a singer. Like UG is a bad singer, you know. So I was like, yeah,
so musically it just made sense.
Yeah, it made a lot of sense to do that, you know. So
did you record that one together in studio? Or was it like you sent over your? Yeah,
it was sent over. I'm usually not a fan of like sending over, but like with the situation, obviously COVID and all of that, we're trying to like observe that, and so yeah, we didn't really like get in a studio together, you know. Yeah. Like he just sent his verse, and everyone was like, everyone was like, ooh, because that wasn't the usual him. You know, that like a lot of people hear on the regular, you know. So he did something really like beautiful by singing, like really cute, like it was nice, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. And then we went ahead to shoot the video and just like, you know, drop it as the first single off my album, you know. So yeah, I'm just like excited and get ready for us like to come, right? Yeah. Me and Kelvyn Boy, we were in the studio together, and which was like a beautiful thing. One of the things I love, you know. And that was like a beautiful synergy of like ideas fitting off each other's melodies and all of that. We made a record. Another one was P Montana. P Montana was in a session with me throughout with Neptunes, you know. Twitch came through. That's another one also.
If I got you, make you follow me, go. You fit to just come slow.
So, you know, these three guys are the people that I've been in the studio with, like that I can remember on top of my mind. Like I think that I've been in the studio with some people, but it's just not coming up. But yeah, like just to mention a few.
Fine, man. What's some positives and negatives of living in Ghana for like the Americans, the people who don't know, the UK?
Yeah, I think that one basic problem is that a lot of people think that the way they see Ghana is like the way it's gonna be when they land in here. It's just like me, the way I saw London. Like I was thinking, I didn't know it was gonna be that cold. Like it was that cold, bro. It was that cold. You know, same way when people come here, they're like, whoa, so hot, man. And you know, people complain so much of the traffic.
Oh, the traffic in Ghana is a mess.
Bro, if you don't have no patience, it's gonna be hard for you like to deal with people like here, because everyone is like, it's a jungle out here. Like everyone is hustling just to make, you know, things work out. Yeah. So it's like, don't add your pepper to my stew, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but apart from that, every other thing is fun. Ghanaians are lovely. Ghanaians are lovely, bro. Trust. Yeah. Yeah.
What's one thing that the viewers should try when they come to Ghana?
I think that you should definitely try banku and okra soup and crab.
And crab there.
And also banku, pepper and fish.
Yeah.
Tilapia. Yeah. No, bro. Tilapia is like, yeah, you know, it's too common. I want people to come to like the south, come to like the Volta region of Flau, Ho, Keta, eat like the local fish. Yeah. You know, eat Kita schoolboys. It's abobitadi.
What's that? What's a Kita schoolboys?
Kita schoolboys, like it's so little, like the fishes are so little. It's crazy. But yo, these fishes are fun. When you chew that one, like you go reason proper. Trust me. Your whole day is gonna be like fixed. You know, sometimes when like you take tea and you're like, duh, you take porridge and you're duh and all of that, and then you can't like really fix your day.
Yeah, you can't function.
When you take banku and especially a work plant with Kita schoolboys, bro, your whole day is kind of like you just see itinerary and everything is set up for you, bro.
Yeah. So your next release is gonna be an album, right?
Yes. It's definitely gonna be like singles of the album. Singles like just to come and make their way before, like, you know, the proper album stuff.
Well, can you give us a name of the album?
Yeah, name of the album is Lighter.
Yeah.
It's called Lighter, L-I-T-A.
Yeah.
Basically means Love is the answer.
Okay, yeah. Fire.
Yeah, love is the answer. What do you want me to play? That? Cool. Balance, produced by Kid Magic. Yeah, I think it's fire, bro.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you my girl, you fire. My everyday desire. And you funny too. No other girl can be like you. Baby, you turn on my vibe every day. And the way you do. Make you know the shiny boy. I got the feeling for you. Me, I know be stubborn, me, I know be careful. I want to show you sweet love. Me, I wanna dance.
I remember one time like I played like the snippet of this on my live on IG, and then we started getting calls like, yo, put this shit out, you know. So I'm really excited for what's to come, like on the album, and how people are gonna like receive it. Yeah, and I'm just like happy that I'm here, you know, because I've always wanted to be in a position where I can give people my melodies and, you know, heal people with my melodies and all of that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this, but I'm looking to like drop these with Kwesi next and before any other thing. Yeah,
wow,
yeah.